We were in business, baby. I couldn't pay them with my own money, and I had the block scoped out, clients lined up.
Dylan Perry, grade 4C? You know him? But why was this guy so cold?
I know this may be hard to believe due to my previous stories, but I wasn't always clean-cut Kendi. I wasn't always the good guy. No, sometimes I was the villain. This story takes place in Johannesburg, South Africa, the city of gold. In 2000 and, let's see here, 2008. You see, in 2008, I was a bit on the chubby side of life because I pledged my soul to food. Glorious food. And in my old school, the tuck shop used to have everything. And when I say everything, I mean it had It was a kid's dream, from the candy, to the meats, to the sandwiches, to the chips, the alcohol, the juice. But I had a toxic relationship with a wondrous meal called a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Everyone knows this. Bacon is expensive, cheese is expensive, and egg, luxury. So obviously the sandwich itself dug a hole in my pockets if I wanted to do it every single day. I don't remember the exact price, but let's say I got 30 Rand a day and the sandwich was 25 Rand. 25 South African Rand during the year of 2008, whilst accounting for inflation in dollars equals get a calculator. So I couldn't buy two in a day. I could ask my parents for more money, but that conversation wouldn't end in my favor, so I had to go with my second option. I would have to take matters into my own hands. Now, being a 10-year-old kid in school, you don't really have that many options to sling, and on top of that, selling things in school was kind of illegal, so I wasn't trying to get no 5-0 on my back. But this was the way of the thug life. If I wanted something done right, I had to do it myself. But how? How would I get enough money to pay for the sandwiches? I figured I could rent out some of my video games, but the thing is, I have 3 older brothers, and at any point one game is gone missing, I would be put in the walls of Jericho, and I don't know if you know that, that's not really a position you want to be in. So what could I do? Yo, Kende. What are you doing, man? We're gonna be late for class. Ethan was my best friend at the time, and just like me, he had an abundance of games. And I mean, he had a lot. So I explained the whole plan to him, the business plan, the amount of money we'll make, the market fluctuations, the economic standing of the enterprise we're about to grow. And of course, I kept the original reason out of the explanation. And he was like, alright. Yes! Bacon, cheese, and egg for me! I mean, financial freedom for you. For me. For us. The next day, Ethan brought me a game. It was called Assassin's Creed. It's a happy-go-lucky game, good for the family, good for children, and I had the blocks scoped out, clients lined up. It was a done deal. We were in business, baby. We were like Ghost and Tommy, and from here on out, it was only up. Bacon, cheese, and egg sandwiches galore. We had sold like one game before we got caught.
Could you please report to the Vice Principal's office?
What the y'all looking at? Hi, Candy. Please take a seat. So, Candy, I bet you're wondering why I called you to my office today? Well, I was just talking to Ethan over here about your recent activities, and I was hoping you could shed some light on what's been going on. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dylan Perry, grade 4C? You know him?
No.
Are you sure? Because he knows you. His mother knows you too. In fact, apparently, you two boys sold him a video game.
Uh-oh.
His mother saw him playing a very
violent video game for a child his age. What's its name?
Assassin's Creed?
But it's good for the family.
That's what I told her. But let's not worry about that. We just want to sort this little issue out as quickly as possible. No one is in trouble here.
We may be an African school, but it's not like we beat the shit out of kids. What?
Let's just return the money back to Mrs. Perry. You guys can get your game back, and that can be that. So, who has the money?
My entire world sank right there and then because I didn't even have the money anymore. I already spent the money on a toasted bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. My pockets were empty. I couldn't pay them with my own money. My mouth still had the crumbs, man. I didn't even give Ethan his cut. I kept all the profit. My partner in crime. I betrayed him. How could I do this to him?
Well, boys, who has the money?
He does.
Okay, Ethan. Where is the money?
I spent it.
Oh my! We have a bit of a problem then. Okay. We just have to talk it over with your mothers so we can get over this issue. I need to talk to them over this entire issue. Seeing as there is no money to be paid back, this situation just got a bit more tricky. Your mother should be on the way here. I called them prior to the meeting.
You know, I had always wondered why I instantly pointed at Ethan the moment the question "who has it" was presented to me. Ethan was in the exact same situation I was in, only 3 feet away in a chair similar to mine in the exact same circumstance. But why was this guy so cold? Unemotional. He wasn't going to fold, he wasn't going to cave in. No, not to this teacher. He was unafraid. But me? I was sweating. Why was my heart racing? It was my operation. I was the mastermind, the kingpin. I needed him to take the fall. But why? And then I realized. Ah, yes. My parents are black. Mrs. Moyumbana, Mrs. Wilson, I'm so sorry to call you here under these circumstances. Now, I love my mother with my dear heart. But you know, she disciplined me. Hey, that's another one in the bag. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And you know, a guy was trying to make some money back in the day and he's still gonna try and make some money even today. I hope you did like it. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. Share it with your parents, friends, family, co-workers, dog. Maybe he's got a YouTube too. And I'll see you next time.